Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in this episode I'm going to show you how to upgrade the Aeromotive X1 regulator and take it from it's supporting 150 gallons per hour all the way up to 300 gallons per hour with this change of the seat, diaphragm, and spring from Aeromotive. So now that I've decided to make the switch to E85, I'm having to upgrade the A1000 that I have in the car right now. So I'm going to use the 3.5 gallon per minute Aeromotive brushless pump. So a lot of times, as a lot of you guys, gals know, when you reach the horsepower limit of your pump, obviously you have to get a new bigger pump. Well, a lot of times what happens as well is the regulator that you had on there won't support what that new pump is. So also you incur the cost of buying a new regulator. Well, when I bought this X1 regulator, I didn't at the time know that it was upgradable. I bought it because it had, the 2.8s going in it and the 8 return. So I've got a 10 AN going all the way close to the fuel rails. It wides off to 2.8s at the fuel rails. From the fuel rails come around, and then it does an 8 return. So that's the reason I bought this, not knowing it was upgradable. I'm glad that I did, because now that I have bought the 3.5 gallon per minute brushless pump, if I didn't buy this regulator, I would have to buy a whole new regulator to now support that new bigger pump. So basically, gone are the days if you upgrade the pump. If you start with this regulator, gone are the days of having to now upgrade and buy a new one of these as well. So let's go ahead and get this thing apart, and I'll show you how easy it is to take it from the 150 gallons per hour to 300 gallons per hour with this. All right, so the only tool you're going to need is a 9/64 Allen head wrench. So you want to start by taking these 4 Allen head bolts off the top and keep pressure on it. All right, so once you got the 4 bolts out, just make sure you keep some good pressure on this, because the spring under it's got some pressure behind it. So just pull the top off, pull the spring out, pull the diaphragm out. Remember the orientation. So you can look at this little tip here, faces down, and then inside you have. All right, so I was wrong. You do need one more tool, and that's a 5/16 Allen head wrench. Now from the bottom, where the return port is, take your 5/16 wrench, stick it down in there, and loosen the seat. The seat should come out. And just make sure it's got an O-ring on the bottom of it, that the O-ring comes out with it. So now your regulator's taken apart and it's ready for the new upgraded parts. All right, so when you put it back together, you just do everything in reverse. So take your new seat, which you don't have to worry about mixing these up. The old seat for the 150 gallons per hour was red. The new seat is black. So again, take your new seat, stick it in there, and again, your 5/16 wrench. Now tighten the new seat. Take your new diaphragm, and remember, the little pointed end goes down. Take your new spring on top of the diaphragm. Then from your old one, you have the top, put it on. Put your top on. And then the kit comes with 4 new bolts. So just get one side started. Go over. You have to press down. Like I said, this thing's got a little bit of pressure on it. And that's how easy it is to take the X1 regulator from 150 gallons per hour to be able to flow 300 gallons per hour. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that helps somebody if they're thinking about purchasing a regulator. To me, this is the one to get because of how upgradable it is. So as with all my videos, I will put a link in the description to this regulator and this kit, or you could buy the regulator that already has this in it. They sell that as well. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you got any questions. And as always, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.